Okay. All right. Yeah. We like to kind of move on and fall into another groove out there, y'all. We like to do this one for all the young ladies in the house out there. All right. Yeah. A tune called While I'm Alone. Baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, Lord. Do you love me, baby? Do you love me, baby? Then why you wanna go and leave me all alone? Ooh, baby. My lover, baby, sugar, my lover, ooh, baby.
Hey,
Ooh,
come on, sing along.
baby.
Sing along, clap your hands.
Ooh.
Hit that part.
Don't you want me to love you, baby, 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 baby.
Favorite drink?
Ooh.
What's your favorite smoke? Let the groove take you.
La 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 la.
Come on, Frankie, kill it, Frankie. Buttons don't die.
I guess the weekend's over now, and you'll have to make your way. Had a ball of dynamite right from the first day. Tell me that you're coming just as soon as you get home to pacify my heart while I'm alone. I don't like being alone. Things we did this time of love we've never done before. Made some changes in my head. I don't feel the same no more. Tell me it's not make believe this feeling that you show to comfort me, my love, while I'm alone. I don't like being alone. Oh, dip, dip, dip. Dip, 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 dip. Dip, 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 dip. Dip, 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 dip. Oh, just think the times you left me for and we're burning up inside. Something I can't see no more, not for my foolish pride. Please be with me, honey, all the time when you're not home. To pacify my heart while I'm alone. I don't like being alone. Hey, I don't like being alone. Can't stand being alone. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And all the time, you know I don't like me, you're not alone, baby. Don't you leave me, baby. Baby, can't you see that love?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's that classic shit. That's that classic shit. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that? I don't know nothing about that. That's that classic. I don't know a damn thing about that, boy. I don't know about nothing about that one, boy. You feel it for me, but I'm feeling for you. I can't tell. But I look in your eyes. What you say, Frankie?
Speak brown eyes.
I don't think she heard you, Frankie.
I can tell now, 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 baby.
Oh, she got the message.
But I look in your eyes, baby.
What's your name?
Yo, you got your hands to the yo. What you been with me? I can feel the love. I can feel the love. I can feel the love. I can feel the love.
Who we got in there? Let's see who we got in here. We got I am not the We got yours true. Candid. Yeah, what's up, girl? What's up, girl? We got the Christian, bro. Name it. Baltimore block. We got Portland. We got the Canadian best of show. Right. Black. We got drink again. We ain't got a drink for one up. Good have we got everybody's favorite mother trucker. Hey, good game tonight. Gotta do it again.
Over and over, love was everlasting. I want to tell you something. I know just how you feel. Oh, you try with me to be your. It took a while, sweet baby, but I think I understand. I can tell by the look in your eyes that you're falling in love with me. Oh, baby, I can tell by the look in your eyes that you're what I need. You're what I need, baby. You're what I need. Yeah. Oh, you never showed just what was on your mind. It's a but you knew this all the time. I'm more than glad to you. I really couldn't see if that kind of woman, I've got you here with me, and I can tell by the look in your eyes that you're falling in love with me. Oh, baby, I can tell by the look in your eyes that you're what I need. And you look so good to me, no matter. I can tell by the look in your eyes that you're falling in love with me. Oh, baby, I can tell by the look in your eyes that you're all I need. I can tell, sweet baby. I can tell. Look in your eyes. That look in your
APB. We got Dr. Flintball, aka Tiger in the building. It is me at the bewitching hour. So what's up to all of you? In case you're wondering who I am, if this is your first time, and you always remember your first, this is who I am.
maybe put some Ronnie Laws on. This is Charles Faulkner, DJ Law and Order, protected and serving all the hits on 95.9. You heard it here, folks. The original flashback Saturday night dance party. Well, Friday night dance party on 95.9. What's up, everybody? What's up, AL? AB? No, just doing the open panel. Some things I'm going to think about. Give me a subject, I'll think about it. Oh, man. One chick tried to friend zone me, but I brought her back out. I said, nah, I don't do friend zones. Sorry. Well, we can hang out. Yeah, we can hang out, but you gonna pay your way. You gonna pay your food. Sure, we can hang out. And I'm gonna download on you like a goddamn online video game. Like my Candle. So I ain't got money. I ain't got Kevin Samuels money. I got the dollar store money though. I get the dollar store or the hardware store, candles, go to the Ace hardware, candles. I ain't got the expensive, Bath Body and Beyond candles, but I got me some candles. How's everybody doing on this Friday night? Drinking some fine brandy. That shit is smooth and thick like a girl named Sandy. Woo! In case y'all forgot, in case you don't believe it, that's the motherfucker who saved Christmas. Right there. I'm sorry. I talked her back off the edge. I said, I can't do friend zoning. Because if you want to do friends, shit, I got friends. I can't do friend zoning. You ain't going to be going out with me and then I'm going to pay your way. And then next thing you know, you got a doggy bag for Dominic Dickham Down Jenkins. No. Well, let's rethink this. Let's take it day by day. Shit, if that day don't come to me, and I mean, I better be doing some coming. Don't worry about it. She thought it was gonna be something different when she texted me and I said, "What's up?" I didn't even say "What's up." I was like, "Sup?" Oh, that's how you gonna carry it? You goddamn right, I'm gonna carry it like that. Fix your mind. Shit. My thoughts on him getting unalived. Oh boy. Somebody was touching somebody that weren't supposed to be touched, or somebody was touching some money that was not supposed to be known about. I gotta read more into that because I think it was a hit for hire. Who did it? Was it the wife? Because sometimes I be thinking the wife do it just because of the money. Of course, people are praising the shooter. You know why? It's easy to commit violence against men, dude. Even if we're suspected of doing something, nothing confirmed. It's one thing if it's confirmed, but shit, really? Really? Oh shit, your boy just went 46 and 20 on Call of Duty. Get him! Cook crack. My thoughts on what's up, Angry Black Man, my fellow Baltimorean. My thoughts on Al Sharpton. One, he should have put some muscle on because he lost all that goddamn weight. He looked like a goddamn wavy hair Q-tip. I gotta read more into that too, but it sounds like the Democratic Party is cannibalizing itself. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like when we don't get our way, Boom. We're gonna throw everybody under that damn number five. You remember the number five that used to go to Sedonia, right? Angry Black Man. That number five that used to go to Sedonia. You know, the number 15 that used to go up Patterson Park or at the Myman Street, right? See, it's something else different when they would have got their way. See, you're showing us how unorganized and how ununified that you were. They betted everything. They betted everything on black. So now they're dismantling all of the networks. Look what's happening to MSNBC. Look at Rachel Maddow. You're supposed to be the tough lesbian, and you crying like a little biatch. Did y'all cry? Did y'all feel sorry when a former president, now about to be future president, was banned from Twitter and all the social medias? I want you to think about that. This is how fucked up a country we have become. When a former sitting president was banned from social media, from expressing their thoughts, whether you like them or not, what does that say that's going to do to you, John Q. Public? Because I'm going to tell you what it is. That's what you call tyranny. When you silence the people who disagree with you. The same people who wanted Kamala Harris in are okay with the Biden-Harris administration trying to start World War III. How do you think about them fucking apples right there? I want y'all to really think about that. The same people who want to blame black men, Hispanic men, say black men, we ain't going to help you. Fuck you. And I say that from the bottom of my black ass heart. Fuck you. Yeah, you're right, Dr. Dunbar. At least he wrote all his own tweets. This is a fundamental breakdown of a political party that when it doesn't have its way, the chickens come home to roost. See, it's okay when black men play along just to get along, but when they start exercising their right to have agency, to have their own autonomy, what happens then? Oh, white women and Latino men said, fuck you. I know they were like, don't wake me, I'm dreaming. Girl, I'm thinking about you. See, this is the fact of the matter, like the same lady who tried to friend zone your boy. I asked her, right? You want a man to be a provider, you want to be a housewife, stay at home. And I asked her this one tidbit. Why would he pick you when 80 to 85% of women work? Excuse me.
Why would that man pick you if you divorced your ex-husband and you had a prior child before you were married? Why would he pick you? Why would he? Oh, that cough is because that liquor went down the wrong pipe. That's why. You know, it got you sounding like Jerome's in the house. That's what it got me sounding like. But nah. And I had to say, why would he pick you when he could pick somebody 15 years younger, no kids, could work in a pie factory for all the fuck he cares? Why would he pick you? See, women don't want to be housewives because they want to take care of the house. They want to be housewives because they want to be fucking lazy. Shout out to back in the day where the women actually worked, where the women scrubbed, where the women didn't just sit in their ass watching the stories in the house. They went out there to be the representative of their men. They were making moves. They were making moves on the behalf of the family. They were volunteering at the school. You know what my mother did? My father said the first 3 years you have each child, you don't have to work. Guess what my mother did? She volunteered at the nursery school where me and my brother started. I started school at 2. So did my little brother. She volunteered. She didn't sit on her ass in the house. And by the time she got to the house, she cleaned every goddamn thing and cooked. Even when my father came back and rode 60 hours in a goddamn cab in the 80s, fresh carpet, washer and dryer, and trust me, anybody who remember the 80s, if you had a washer and dryer in your house, you a bad motherfucker. Carpet, because he got tired of us getting splinters. A TV in every fucking room. A VCR in my room and my father's room. The beautiful part about that back in the day, my father would teach me how to record all the cartoons in the daytime. I watch all the cartoons in the afternoon while doing homework. And I watched the ones I missed when I was at school. I was 3 years old learning how to work a VCR. Don't tell me what a housewife is supposed to do when she goes to the school and volunteers and reads to children, tutors them, clean them up. When she could go almost robotically clean up a house, disinfect it with love. See, a lot of people don't do things with love. What is it? 1 Corinthians 13, verse 3? I believe that's the verse. Though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, though I offer my body to be burnt, if I do it without love and charity, it offers me nothing. When's the last time you've done it out of the kindness of your heart? When is the last time you did it with love? When I told her that, why are you going to ask from me what you didn't ask from the man you married? You sure as hell didn't get it from your first baby daddy. Same motherfuckers tell me they got married off a good dick. But I'm supposed to trust your judgment in men. Oh, we can still be friends. You're a nice guy. I'm not a nice man. I'm an honorable man. I'm not a nice guy. I'm pure asshole and a half. I'll treat you like a friend in the worst way. Hey, let me tell you about this one bitch. She didn't want to swallow, so I had to tell you how you feel about that, about women not swallow. Yeah, I'm gonna download on you like you want to download on us. Don't get mad. Get even. Make them pay. If it ain't monetary, it's gonna damn sure be time. Dr. Dunbar said, Panther, any comments on Hunter x Hunter? Or Hunter Hunter? Um, I'm gonna be real with you. If it was my son, I would have done the same thing. Fuck what you heard, fuck what you mean. A father's always gonna look out for their kids. So I can't sit here and lie and say I wouldn't do it. Now, the reason why I would do it this time instead of some shit where my son actually did some shit that was not actually sanctioned by the family is because Hunter did some trill ass shit. Hunter protected his father. Okay? They did some illegal shit. Yeah, I'll give you that. But that illegal shit was actually sanctioned by the Democratic Party and by the Biden administration. So a lot of that shit he had to do, some Coleon shit, you know what I'm saying? So, he would stand up to his father. And Charles need a recording deal. Shibbity-bitty. The fun's on you. I can do some mean show tunes. AB said, I knew white women didn't like Kamala like that. If they wouldn't give it to Hillary, Kamala had you goddamn right, she had no chance. Can Vince McMahon come down? No chance. That's what you got. Maybe he said lazy and housewives don't go to. See, that's the point that they don't get. When that chick starts saying some shit to me, number one, being a housewife is not you resting in your feminine. Last time I checked, you're a woman, so you're naturally feminine. Stop trying to give me bullshit excuses for you just to be fucking lazy. Guess what? Just because I'm a man does not mean I'm going to stay at home. I'm going to keep working and dying 20, 30, 40 years before you. Fuck all that when all I get is a bunch of lip. She was like, well, I was dating. Well, duh. We were dating. So what the fuck you talking about? I said, you know what? Go to that nigga. You know what? Go pick the bear. If that nigga was so good, why you still speak to me? I am not your emergency dick in a glass. I will not be your silver and bronze medal. I'm only gold, baby. Go pick who the fuck you want to pick. Don't think I'm going to give you the attention you want, because the attention you want to get, you're not going to like. I'm going to tell you about my day. Oh, sorry, I got another call. Oh, I'm an ignorant son of a bitch. You forgot that Aries blood runs deep in me. Arrogant till the day is long. Yeah, wait a minute. Y'all hear that on the new mic? Y'all hear that? Now pull it up. Sipping on some scissor. Sip, sip. I'm going to tell you something. Trust me, that number is going to go up even higher. I even told this chick. I'm trying to be respectful. I even told this chick, you know the fucking economy? Who the fuck's going to allow you to sit back on your ass while they working to the fucking bone? $100,000 ain't what the fuck it used to be 10 years ago. 5 years ago. Are you shitting me? Neighbor said, when I was little, my parents had me and my siblings learn how to clean. So on weekends, we cleaned our rooms and living room while mom cleaned the kitchen. was in the kitchen cooking. It's called Growing Up Black, my Negro from another spiritual. Okay? Why do you modern women think that you live a princess life? Half a majority of you don't even have a relationship with your father. But you want to make grown ass men your fucking concubines. The fuck out of here. Almost 80% of women work. The fuck out of here. Y'all really think nice guy? You goddamn right. I'm not a nice guy. I am pure. You can ask my son. You can ask both my godsons. I am pure asshole. But I'm an honorable man. One of my godsons, we went to his wrestling match. He won. But I had to critique him. He has great skill, but where's your stamina, boy? Vince Lombardi said fatigue makes cowards of us. Only thing I don't like is coach didn't tell him to warm up before the match. If I didn't tell him that shit, he would have went in that bitch cold and pulled something. I've been coaching since 2001. You do the math. You think I don't know how to make champions? I made champions out of motherfuckers who never wrestled in the sport in high school, okay? I coached 3 motherfuckers to championship rounds. I coached a motherfucker the whole season undefeated to a championship in my weight class of 171. Let me put it to you this way. In 2000, when I graduated, I won the 171 weight class. From 2000 to 2010, if I didn't personally win it 8 out of 10 years, if I didn't win it, I coached the other 7 champions for that one weight class alone. Why am I not in the Hall of Fame for a coach and as an athlete for my school? Riddle me that, Batman. And that's not the only champions I coached. See, let me tell you a good friend. Shout out to my little sister Danielle. We got to hang out soon too. When I was sick, damn near on my deathbed with COVID, a good female friend made sure I ate for 2 weeks, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, from her cousin, who was a chef. Put it in the containers and made sure that all I had to do was heat them up. That's a friend. That's a friend right there. Never had, trust me, Danielle is a very attractive woman. Pretty damn good cop. Never had any romantic dealings with her. Always chills. That's my girl. That's a friend. That's a motherfucking friend. When she asks me my advice about certain dudes, I give it to her. That's a fucking friend. That's a sister. See, y'all don't want to talk about some real shit. Okay? Y'all don't want to talk about the real friends. You know, motherfuckers that have your best interest and nothing sexual is even involved. I didn't ask her to do that for me. She did it out the kindness of her heart. The fuck am I going to be a friend with somebody that's not even friendly? The fuck you mean, as we say in Baltimore? You ain't shit, AB. Peggy Bundy? Yeah, Peggy Bundy, yeah. She had a body on it, didn't she? Could sing, too. But see, a housewife wasn't a title of leisure, okay? A housewife, she worked her ass off. In order for that man, she had to be the one that got fucking grants and bills, all kinds of shit to make the family run. She had to make sure she tutored, picked up the kids from sports, made sure they were tutored properly. It's funny how men never alleviated themselves from responsibility, but you motherfuckers think that you're princesses. See, the king has to ride on that black horse, okay? He has to go cut off heads. He has to go defend the kingdom while you sit on your ass. That's how you think it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna play this one song for y'all, man. I keep telling you, boy, y'all need to listen to some of these old school songs. Y'all need to listen to some of these old school songs, man. See, there were men, and don't worry, we got Namer and AB in the back. I'm gonna let this joint play a little bit. But I'm gonna give you a little context real quick. A little bit of a context. Right? My grandfather has an eighth grade graduation. God rest his soul. But he ended up being a master mechanic. So what the fuck that tells me is that your eighth grade education back in his day was the equivalent of an associate's degree today. See, a good friend is somebody who wants the best for you and nothing in goddamn return. Put that in the chat, somebody, please. A good friend wants the best for you and wants nothing in return. They want the best for you. They cheer for you when you're winning. You look at Lamar Jackson when he throws passes to people in his team or when his teammates are doing well. He doesn't have to pad his stats. He's like, yo, I knew you could do it. How many passes to Aguilar, Bateman, or Zay? He's happy for him. I knew you could do it. You getting held and you still catch that bitch in the end zone. I knew you could do it. When I was wrestling at Lake Clifton, and I was happy for my boy Aaron Bradshaw to hit that front chancery, or Gary Barkley to pin a dude in a cradle with no arms. I'm happy for them. That shit got me pumped for my match. Whether it's my female friends or my male friends, I'm happy for them. They don't got to give me a dime. I'm happy for them winning. Well, my man Josh, when he graduated from being cybersecurity certified and getting his CDLs driving school buses, I'm happy for them. I'm not getting a dime. I'm happy because they winning. That's what a true friend is. Not some made up shit, not some emergency dick in a glass.
I was sitting at the kitchen table with my mother, and she was telling her life story, and she disclosed her father, her biological father, because she was raised by an adoptive father.
I want you to hear what we just said. Her mother was raised by an adoptive father. So she had the blessing of men she didn't even know. No blood relation raised her to be a proper adult. But black men don't raise kids, do they? that's what we heard, right? That's what we hear. Black men are not good fathers, right? What does the Bible say about a friend? There's no greater love than a brother lay down his life for a friend, right? You don't have to die to lay down your life. Sometimes you got to when your friend falls, you might have to raise his kid. He may be on hard times. Hey, bring that kid over here. I'm doing well. I'll raise him. What happened to that? That was honorable. And the best part was you never threw it in your friend's face.
She related to me that my grandfather, was a street corner musician, a blues harmonica player on the streets of Texas. And after relating that story to me, I mean, it was so inspiring that I composed this tribute to him, Every Generation.
And the fuck out of that horn every.
Have you ever lived in a place of it? All that you need to look and a woman have to say. Cause every generation of this life reflects something you see, often more than twice. A child is born to live in the master's land. A boy grows up, leaves his home to be a man. Then his away. Every generation. Oh, yeah.
Sing it pretty good.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. What's good, everybody?
What's going on?
Hey, AB. Hey, AB, how you doing, man? How you feeling?
Ready to go. Probably have to take a nap before arts, but I'm doing all right.
All right, all right. Good to see you, man. It's good to hear from you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Ronnie Laws, Every Generation. And we're joined by the motley crew of the Black Manosphere, AB Media, Namer,
Hello.
Lion 917, AL Evans, and Andre 420, because that nigga be high all the goddamn time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Getting back to
understand why? Do you understand why Andre has to be high? First of all, Charles. Do you
Chidori,
understand why?
yes, that's the Japanese version, but it's Lightning Blade. Um, you
But you know
gotta,
why?
you
Why
getting
gotta,
back to
Andre's
these,
high?
you,
Andres is in the military. His specialty is reconnaissance. It's just sometimes
Nah,
you know
nah, nah. I
he's
ain't doing the
recon.
stolen valor stuff.
No. Sometimes you after some of the
I
shit you gotta
can,
do, you gotta smoke a joint just to get that shit out your system, man. That's all I'm saying.
sometimes,
anyway, Charles.
I respect them for talking about stolen valor.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a bad time. And I'm gonna say this real quick. Put a pin in it real quick, AB. Look,
Right.
Okay.
I looked at Ted Kennedy. Ted Kennedy went to Ranger School.
Uh-huh.
He's a Green Beret. He's a sniper. He failed the first time, passed the
Ooh.
second
I didn't
time.
know that.
He even gave UFC fighter. He even gave credit. I forget the one guy who's Asian or half Asian. He has a YouTube channel pretty popular as well as a Green Beret. He gives a lot of credit. Look, There may be some exaggeration in this book. Okay, cool. If it is, it is. It is not. But guess what?
Yeah.
I work with Green Berets. Have I ever said I was a Green Beret?
Nope.
No.
No. Have I ever told you I was on a tactical team?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I actually told you QRF is a tactical team,
Oh, right.
but I'm not. I'm not
Oh, okay.
special forces.
No.
Okay.
But I've actually rescued people in different parts.
Oh yeah,
I
you have told me
rescued
that.
Marine.
That's true.
We've done work with Green Berets on raids. We've actually
Yeah.
went to the shoot house with Green Berets.
Mhm.
There were times when I had a 50 cal pointed at a car full of Green Berets because Green Berets blend in into the local nationals, and there was a sniper pinned down on me.
Oh shit.
So I don't do stolen valor. I talk about what I've done. I've even pointed out to people that there's medals that I earned that are not on my DD 214.
Oh, okay. But I apologize for what I said, but I wasn't saying it in that kind of way regarding Dre.
No.
So
I don't name her. Trust me,
Uh-huh.
there's a lot I know about your war that I don't even talk about on the air out of respect for you.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And
If not, what
and
I'm saying
see,
is, if what I said was misconstrued, I want to apologize for that. But it wasn't what my intentions were, bro.
it's not, name her. You're my brother
it,
from
it,
another.
it ain't that it ain't that serious, man.
Oh, okay.
You're a brother from another equinox. Okay, I don't take offense to many things. Y'all know
From
me.
another equinox. That's crazy.
Getting
And
back. Go ahead.
and here's the point that I talk about.
Mhm.
I never thought I'd see the day where a bunch of people be like, "Oh, this dude's lying. This dude's this," and I'm like,
Oh,
it used to be one army. There are some things where you don't remember. They'd be like, "Well, I remember all the people who were killed with me," and I have to tell some of these YouTubers, "Look, I've been a I've been in the QRF. I've been a quartermaster guy. My MOS is quartermaster. Okay, I'm a support guy. I volunteered for the tactical shit when I got to Iraq. You don't. Everybody copes differently.
indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The only time y'all probably heard me cry is when Leon passed, because I don't waste my fucking tears for anybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I told anybody, Leon deserves to be on his earth more than me.
Shout out to Leon Stokes. May he rest in power in paradise.
And guess what? He has the same birthday as my godson, June 2nd. He always welcomes him, my Gemini brother. So it's always moments to celebrate June 2nd to me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Honorable men want to see you do well. It is my duty and my honor to always take a good sip on his birthday. The world does not deserve men like him.
Indeed. Indeed.
And this is the point when I talk about in the manosphere. Do all these beasts mean shit when we're not alive to even talk about them?
Mm-hmm.
Of course not.
No.
We're supposed to carry the message forward. That's the only motherfucking thing that matters.
Exactly.
It's like a good friend wants to see you do well. You think I'm hating on Angry Man? That he's
No.
on court three
No.
fourths of a million subscribers? No, he deserved it.
He earned it, man.
He
What
earned
he
it.
got? 70 now? Damn. 700,000 now?
Yeah.
750.
Mm.
I
Good.
mean,
Well,
I
I,
mean,
I
good.
He
Big
understand
shout
that.
out to
deserved it.
him. He just
Big
he
shout
put in the
out to
work.
him because he put in work. He showed me how to do. Angry Man salute. Angry Man put about between him and BGS, they probably put about 2K motherfuckers on my channel.
God
A
damn.
piece.
Well,
Yeah.
There's people a month or two ago when I was on Angry Man's channel that subscribed to me just from hearing my voice on Angry Man again.
I mean,
So I
think
never
about it
got no hate
this
for
way,
him.
Charles. Think about this way, Charles. I'm sure every time he lights a cigar, he thinks about you.
I don't know about that one.
I'm gonna tell you one of the best compliments he said.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I know a lot of brothers out here talking about they with the cigar game. And he said there was only 3 motherfuckers in this black manosphere that I respect in the cigar game. He said there's one, David Carroll,
God rest
2,
his soul.
Officer Faulkner, and
Mhm.
3, myself. He said out of them 3 motherfuckers, everybody else just posing.
Mm. Yeah, pretty
Because
much.
how many besides David Carroll, Angry Man, and myself, who else fucking smokes cigars in this fucking place?
Definitely not me.
With
Definitely
the,
not
Not
me.
me.
with the exception of Dr. Dunbar when he comes into town to visit.
Oh, that's when he becomes Mr. Dr. Goodbar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he is permanently Dr. Goodbar.
So,
That
Charles,
motherfucker's Thanos to ladies.
So Charles, before Andre goes, what are your
Go
thoughts
ahead, man.
on Carpet Munch Maker finding out that she's on too? That the I own you nigga applies to her too.
Shout out to the we gotta think of a nickname for you, AB. I mean, yeah, AB. For the bearer of the Coliseum,
Mm-hmm.
the fire bearer of the Coliseum. You know the Coliseum's a motherfucker if it survived 3 fucking people. That's how you
Yeah.
know how special the Coliseum
well,
is to the black man. And
the
don't
bearer
forget,
of the
hit the
Olympic
cash app.
sword.
The bearer of the fire of the Coliseum. And hit the cash app, people. Shit, the cigars and liquor don't buy themselves. I'm gonna say the same thing I said on Dr. Thunder's morning stream. Shout out to the Doctor of Lightning and Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till they do a couple of jazz hits. I love his music though.
Yeah, I heard you up on this panel earlier. I caught that.
Mhm.
She acts like she doesn't know, but how can you not know when you're a fucking woman in the first place?
Yeah, I know.
You know how disingenuous and how self-centered and narcissistic women are. I
Mm-hmm.
love it
She is
when it
one.
hits their face. And
Mhm.
oh, you were this jealous? Why do you think all the bad bitches you want? All you got to do is live long enough to be 30 or 40, and you'll
Mm-hmm.
get them because guess what? They tired of being dykes.
Mhm.
It
Man.
happened to me. It happened to me when I was 26 and 27. Oh, I thought you like girls. Nah, them bitches want too much.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So,
And
Charles, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. So basically, I've said this before
No,
that like
don't give it a buck. Keep it a stack with me.
I'll keep it a stack
That's me.
with you. Yeah, I'll keep it a stack with you. I've had like a bunch of you know, I'm not sure the safe word to say, but
Dykes,
women.
dominant
Well,
lesbians, what dykes, whatever.
they
well,
bat
I
on
ain't trying to
the left-handed
I
batters.
well, I ain't trying to
Left-handed
mention
batter.
monetization, so I was trying to think of a safe word, but basically,
I'm not monetized. Trust me, if I don't have a super chat, I'm not monetized.
well, I mean, I want you to be monetized again, man, because I've seen other people get monetized again.
Fuck it. I'm not gonna probably be monetized till Trump come back in office. You see this
But
little
then,
thing right here? You see this little thing right here? Do you see the circle I'm making?
Yeah.
yeah,
What does it say?
I only see the circle around when you're talking. If that's what you were referring to.
Parental advisory, explicit content. Better
Mm-hmm.
not
Click
bring
on the
your
top right corner.
kids. What does it say
Yeah.
at the top
So,
right corner? I purposely put that there so when somebody hears me say something that they think is off the wall, that I not give them prior warning before coming to my goddamn channel.
Parental advisory, explicit content.
So guess what?
Yeah.
You can't even see me, motherfuckers.
Mm.
It's
So
okay.
the-
It's okay,
the-
Dre. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
so
It's
the point
okay.
that-
It's okay. I drink liberal tears. It tastes
Well,
good with my cognac.
I ain't trying to say no crazy off the wall shit, but I'm just saying it's I've
This is
had,
the
like,
space to say crazy off the wall shit.
Dude,
so
you
so
got I'm here.
Let him get it out,
Think
man.
about it.
Come on.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I've had actually a lot of lesbian friends, right? Not
Mhm.
on some like we're on the same page type shit, but like they were cool and they smoked weed and like we could chill and listen to music and shit, and like we
Mhm.
could talk about bitches. Like that's the reason why we were cool. And like actually, like my baby moms, I met through one of them, actually. So
Okay.
You know what, Dre? You're just me 10 years younger and you smoke weed. That's it.
Mm.
Your future is me. Your future is me. You barely gray, nigga. I'm like this. Look, I had to tell the same chick who tried to friend zone me, I was the man when I was married. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told my ex in the department. Shout out to Aqua Dragon, 88 fellow Baltimorean. Never learned to swim. You can't outman me. That new mic sound good as shit, don't it?
Hell yeah.
so if I could say this real quick, like
Have you ever looked in the face of age? Go ahead, Andre. Let me stop.
yeah, like if I could say this real quick, like this is why like this chick coming out like saying her shit. It's like I've been saying this for a minute now. I've said this like across different spaces and shit, and people looking at me crazy for saying it. Is that one of the best friends that you could have is gonna be a dyke bitch. I'm sorry, it's gonna be a
You
dyke
ain't
bitch.
lying.
I mean, she's gonna be your best friend as long as you don't catch feelings.
Yeah. True.
Because
Well, I mean, I
what
ain't
happens?
catching no feelings for no dyke unless she's feminine.
Nah. Because guess
Oh no,
what?
you gotta be wait. Go ahead.
There
Go ahead,
will be no pussy you will feel that's tighter. Because let me put it to you this way: that dyke bitch gets naked when you let her use her shower and she got a towel around. You gonna be like, my God, what have you done? You gonna look at her little. There's one chick. She swear up and down she ain't like no chicks. But I can I need a woo from everybody in the chat and the panel to tell this story. This should be a fucking Patreon story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh yeah.
Wait a minute. We gonna do it correctly. 1, 2, 3.
Woo! Ooh, that ass never gets old.
By the way, this is how ignorant and drunken I am.
How
I'm gonna tell
ignorant,
Never go wrong with Bria Miles.
how ignorant and drunken are you, sir?
Oh, here we go.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna take AL back.
Uh-oh.
Smoking on hey in the middle of the barn. Smoking on I'm fine, blown and tripping. What they say, I'm fine, blown and dandy on like a thick chick named Sandy. Shit.
That's
And
why
by the way,
that's why I'm about to spark up as we speak. God damn it! Nobody gets
nigga,
higher than me.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
shit,
Andre can try, but he's never gonna beat me.
shit,
Nah.
shit.
You ain't
I'm gonna
fucking with
drink
no
more
man,
than
AL.
you, but the only that nigga AL be higher than Captain Kirk. Okay.
Nah. Like in terms of weed smoking, AL ain't fucking with me. But I ain't trying to talk about that because like I've been trying to
Well,
chill
well,
because
well, well, well,
I'm trying to go to the oil
well,
rig.
young Padawan. I'm about to smoke me a goddamn. I gotta open up my bedroom door because I don't want the fucking smoke alarm to go off. But I'm gonna tell you this one, right? No, that motherfucker sound like a fucking oh god.
Yeah,
Um,
that sound like some clown shit. I don't know what that was about.
I'm gonna tell you this one, right? There's a couple of chicks I've dealt with who bat for the other team. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm all ears.
I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Number one, I gave the actual link to my channel to one of my exes. Bitch, we haven't been together for 10 years, so fuck it, eat it, bitch. But anyway.
Which one? Which one? The one who shall never be fucking named? Is that who we talking about? That she?
No, I haven't seen that bitch in 6 years. That's another one. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, it's the other one. If she get mad, fuck you, bitch. You still have me.
God damn
I'm
it.
an ignorant nigga tonight. See,
God.
everybody, I need everything from everybody in the chat. Put your favorite drink and smoke in the chat. Because I'm gonna tell you a good old story. Look, I had chicks who were formerly from the same sex coalition. She's a year older than me. And we flirted with each other in high school. She was on the basketball team. I'm on the wrestling team. But you know what was funny about it? Come to find out, her mother worked for the public library, the Enoch Pratt. And she was like, "Oh," I was like, "Hey, ma'am, how you doing?" And she was like, "I used to go to school with your daughter." "Oh, you know such and such." Her mother loved me, so her mother gave me her number, her direct number. And I said, "Hey, how you been?" She was like, "I'm cool. You know, I got married and I had twins and I miscarried." I said, "Wait a minute. In order for you to have twins and miscarried, that means you had to be with a nigga." Come to find out, she was with an army dude. And these are the army dudes, what my man Chief Keith's first big hit was? That's that shit I don't like. I don't like. He actually slapped her so hard that he ruptured her eardrum and she almost became deaf in one ear. And it was so funny. This is during a time when Officer Faulkner was a Padawan himself in the Baltimore Police Department. And she was like, "I'm in town for you." About 10 of you motherfuckers need to cash at me about $3 a piece, motherfucker, because there's some good storytelling shit. So I gave her the key to my house while I was working downtown in '08, the summer of '08, or as I like to call it. Whew! Okay. If y'all don't know how impactful the summer of '08 to me is, from May to October, I went through 40 bodies that year alone.
You man whore.
Well, okay. AL, I'm gonna make it worse
That's a
for you.
compliment, though. That's a compliment. That's a compliment.
I take it as a compliment. I'm gonna make it worse for you, right? I just count from May to October. I didn't say from October to December or from May to January. Those are different numbers. I'm just saying from May to fucking October. And certain peoples who I will not keep in this conversation to keep them married. Well, fuck it. He's not even married to that broad. He's married to another one. We were putting up fucking we were putting up numbers. And remember, those are just the numbers from May to October. I didn't count the other parts of the year. I went through 40 just from May to October. And yeah, I was throwing dick like Flacco to Jacoby, man. Man, she got my key, right? And you know, I was up at East Baltimore living, styling and profiling, ghetto living, right? Woo! I looked through the mailbox. Why the fuck she got a pair of boy shorts walking through the house? And she's about what, 5'8", long ass legs. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Remember, she used to play basketball, so you know them legs are strong. Shit, man, she cooked and everything for me when I got off. Clean up the bathroom, the bedroom. Oh, and I enjoy fucking each room up. We started on the bed. We went to the floor, went to the steps, went to the shower, on the sink, on the kitchen table, on the couch, back up the steps. I mean, it looked like a hardcore match, man, from the fucking ruthless aggression moment. But Sergeant Faulkner, you can't call me officer because you got to go by my highest rank, which was sergeant. The Sergeant Faulkner, we got a problem with females. No, nigga, you just you got a problem with you. You know why? Because you gotta go where you're fucking appreciated and not where you tolerate it.
What?
Hey, yo, can you repeat what the fuck I just said for these niggas in Texan?
Oh, I really wish I could. I'm in the middle of trying to play a little Madden and listen to y'all same time, so my eardrums are torn. So somebody else, please repeat what he said. Sorry.
Matter of fact, Dre, in Canadian, can you say it? Don't go where you appreciate it, go where you tolerate it.
I mean, I'll
Don't
say
go
it
where
the
you
same way.
tolerate it,
Like,
go where you appreciate it.
and the only thing I would add on to that is like the only thing I'm having in Charles's house is a glass of water, if that. Cause y'all be fucking everywhere, and you be fucking everywhere in your crib. So a glass of
I got
water,
a
maybe I
bath.
might have that.
Nigga, I got a bathroom in my bedroom. That was the criteria for me to move in this house. My bathroom is bigger than most people's fucking rooms and closets. Okay? You gotta understand something. There's a lot of my friends who can verify what the fuck we talk about. And shout out to one of my boys who's married, but I'm not gonna name his name. And he said it. And he knows I love him, and he knows he loves me. Even though we talk the biggest shit about each other. He said, I don't know about you other niggas, but when it came to my boys, we didn't lack in pussy. Matter of fact, we had so much pussy, we could open up a kettle. We had so much pussy that the SPCA said, y'all need to open up a shop. But see, this is the problem with a lot of niggas. We didn't fall in love with every fucking piece of pussy we got, did we?
Better not.
You better not.
Better not.
And ultimately, where a lot of niggas failed was the fact of the matter You gotta understand, you're not gonna be husband material to every bitch. Why do you think I wasn't mad when Shorty tried to friend zone me? I said, nah, 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 Shorty. If we friend zoning, guess what? If I ain't boning, then we ain't zoning. Mm-mm. Because friend
Yeah.
zone to me, like I'm not the emergency dick in the glass. I'm the nigga you fucking on the side. At least I'm getting something out of it. Oh, and here's a
So
little story. I'm gonna test you. Oh, I don't have. I need $15 to pay for this meal, even though I'm paying for 81% of it. But go ahead, Dre. I know you want to speak on it.
I was gonna say, you could technically call me a simp on this one because I did actually take my kid to go see that new Mona movie. I've been trying to go see for a minute now, but like I ended up like actually taking her mom too, and it wasn't like because I was trying to take her mom. It was just that's just how the handoff happened, right? But I was just like, I'll pay half of your ticket, and she was like, I'll take her home. So I was like, okay, you're saving me money and time from having to take my kid home, so I didn't mind doing that. But I might get called a simp for doing that.
Nigga, did you benefit?
Yeah, it was a benefit. Like my daughter really enjoyed seeing it because it's a girl movie after all, right? It's not really a movie that I really care for. So it's like a girl movie. So yeah, I would say I benefited from it.
You know what I'll say, nigga? You winning. See, this is simping. Simping is giving free labor with no consequence. That's simping. Okay.
Yeah, I thought simping would have been like if I would have paid for a ticket. That's why I was just like, you know what? For the fact that like you're gonna take my kid home for me, you know, and you're gonna save me the trip and all this kind of stuff.
Guess what? Guess
I'll
what?
I'll,
If
I'll,
you pay the
I'll
trip,
pay for
if
that.
you pay her to take your daughter to go bra shopping, a Disney movie that you don't want to go to, no, she doing a fucking service. Think about it. Is she using her gas, which is more than that fucking ticket, right?
Yeah.
She buying popcorn, which is more than that ticket, right?
I mean, I paid for everything for my daughter, but I was like, you got to pay for
That's your
everything
daughter.
yourself.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, of course it doesn't count.
If you went with Shorty, you would have paid more, right?
Yeah, I would have paid like almost double the fucking price.
Nigga, you just won the big go. You know the title that Ric Flair always wore, the big gold belt. Shout out, shout out to Rick Rude, may he rest in peace, who named it that, the big gold belt. You won the big gold belt because now,
Well, uh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
if you got a chick that's doing right by your daughter, taking her home, did you know what you did? Why the fuck I got the hiccups? Oh, I forgot it's called liquor. But you're winning because now she's trying to impress you.
Well,
Because she
for example, like just going to the movies for myself is like 20, $30. But when I take my daughter, it's like it's up to like $100. It's like she wants to play games and stuff.
How much did she pay?
Sorry, what'd you say?
How much did she pay?
How much did she pay, or
How much did she pay?
did she pay for?
Yeah.
Do you mean in terms of like this current situation, or that situation? Is that what you meant?
How, how much did she pay for herself? Because you know she paid for a few things for your daughter, right?
Normally, I take my daughter by myself because my ex is not like a movie person, so she normally doesn't come. But this was like a girl movie, so she came for that, right?
Well, guess what? You made her come to make her, right? So,
Yeah, that's true.
you're winning, nigga. That's the part people don't understand. If I got to do something that, if I had a girl instead of a boy, and I got a woman to take her on some fucking twisted or some Disney movie shit that I don't want to go to, and she paying, I'm winning. A lot of you motherfuckers with daughters need female friends. You don't want to. You don't want to be the motherfucker bra shopping, especially if you're not married.
Well,
Because
as
guess
much
what?
smoke as
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as much smoke as like the daughter dads get, like in the space, like in real life, women actually like the fact that I have a daughter. They actually do. 'Cause, because they think that like like I'm on their time and all that kind of stuff when
Because
I'm not.
because it shows the softer side of Sears. What is Sears mostly known for? Hardware, tools, car batteries.
Things that
But
guys
a
are into. A
but
lot
a
of blue
washer
collar
and
stuff.
dryer you can buy at
Doesn't.
Sears, right? So what happens when she she actually sees that? Oh man, you got to remember, a man with kids is actually awfully attractive to women.
Well,
Because when they
well,
see you with your kids,
Well,
they see how you are, and they probably look at you as a
well,
potential
it's
father for their offspring.
it's more than seeing like how you are, because like it's just like
Hmm.
the fact that I have a daughter, and like when they actually look at my daughter too, they're like, oh, like she's cute. So they start thinking about like how me and them could have a cute baby, and I'm like, that ain't happening. It's the reason why I only have one kid. Like, yeah, it ain't happening.
Oh yeah, that's a good joint. I mean, Dre, I will tell you something. In my younger days, now I'm a sucker for babies. I'll tell you that much. But um, I've been out and about with with my little nephew or something like that, and the women would come up to us and say, "Who's this little guy?" Oh, that's my little nephew right here. They like trying to get to know me, and then because they thought he's cute and everything, but the fact that I'm watchful and protective of him, they thought that's a good deal right there. Even though that's not my kid, that's a friend of mine's kid, or that's like one of my cousin's kids. They sometimes looked at me and say, "Oh, he's a good dude. That's a good dude. Just watch out for his kid. Watch out for that little kid and everything." And they get to see, sometimes when they see you playing with your daughter, that shows a softer side of you. That's the
Yeah,
importance that sometimes people forget about. Um, about being adults, that means we have to completely put away being kids. But no, we doesn't mean we have to put away the childish shit. I mean, Charles, when Peanut was little, you used to play with him a lot, right? Charles?
Nigga, who said I stopped?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You never stop playing with. Hey, how bad did you get him this time? In fact, how bad did you get the godson and anybody else when they were like starting to act a fool and you had to clown them hard? How bad? How bad? How bad was it, Charles? Did you get him good?
Oh, trust me. My son thought he was doing something with the boxing game. He didn't realize how fast I
I'm just glad I didn't learn that. I'm just glad my dad didn't teach me to box because I know if I got too cocky, he'd be like, "Come on, I'm gonna meet you outside." I'm like, "Oh shit." No, Dad, I was checking. No. Come on out. You wanted to joke? No, Daddy, I was because my dad would slap the shit out of me. So, I mean, but yeah, like I said, like women when they see like men out with their kids and everything, playing with them, that shows a softer side of us. But it also shows how much we're willing to do to protect and to be invested in our children, because they see like how you are as a father. It's something about fathers that they try that just draws them, especially if you remind them of their fathers in certain ways. People forget, like Charles has mentioned before, a girl's first love is who? Her father, and her understanding of men is based on her father, or based on his presence or absence in some cases.
And a boy's first superhero was who?
His father. I mean, our fathers have to. I mean, it's your father teaches you how to be a man, but like Chris Rock mentioned, your uncles prepare you for life. That also goes for older cousins, older brothers, great uncles, grandfathers as well, and other men in your community. Because your father teaches you how to be a man, but you learn from the other men in your family what type of man to become or what not to become. You learn from everybody what to do and what not to do. Like, for example, Eddie Griffin talked about his son. And Eddie talked about, he got married real young, and then he had his oldest. His oldest waited until he was like 25, 30, until he got married and had his first kid. And so, he's got a son and a grandson who are the same age. Y'all can believe that.
Yeah, it's believable. The father's
It's
Embrace
always set.
villainy. Get up here if you got a problem with what I'm saying.
The
the
father's always
black
set.
and
Father's always set the tone. That's always how it's been.
Yeah.
And that's absolutely positively fine. I just get tired of, like I said, we were talking about earlier. Women ask for a lot but don't give jack shit in return.
Uh-huh.
That's the part that's always the part that infuriates me.
you ain't shit for that, babe. He says, "Shut up if I have a positive response to do that."
And I'll tell you one thing you do not want, and that is when you wake up one morning and your girl and whoever you're with is painting your toenails a color, ridiculous color, some shit like that, man. I've had a couple of homies have that happen to them. Not cool. Not cool.
So Lion, I've said this before and I'll say it again. One of my biggest influences in the space would be Angry Man, and he was like, you need to actually talk to your dad and find out like what actually happened. Well, assuming like they're not still like married or whatever, just figure out what actually happened. I had that conversation. So because of that, like we've been cool. Before that, I was all like on the like he ain't shit and where was he type shit. But it's like, yeah.
Um,
This is why like I've heard
mm,
a content creator say that You should be honest with your kids and say what's actually going on, and like not spare as much details as is necessary, basically. Because for the most part, men aren't going to say that like, yeah, I want to be around you, but your mom is on some BS.
No, you just gotta be age
Typically, men
appropriate.
won't do that. Yeah, it has to be age appropriate.
I mean, you can't explain. There's certain things. I mean, the
Yeah,
way you
there's
have to
certain
explain to a
things.
6-year-old is not the same way as you have to explain it to a 12-year-old, for example.
My daughter's 8, so I was able to explain all I needed to explain.
I gotta explain this to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the same week that the chick tried to friend zone me?
Mm-hmm.
Your boy pulled a chick who's a gold
Oh,
medalist in the Junior Olympics for swimming.
oh,
And what makes it funny is that, see, I'm BGS if he was at Aries.
goddamn, Negro, as he would say.
Let me tell you why. See,
Why?
when I'm about to light this LFD by my candlelight, by the flame that's flickering in my candles,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the nigga that tells you, look, that's the first female ever that can actually fucking see me peer for peer as an international athlete, right?
Right.
And you know what she said?
What?
I always joke with her, like, hey, you come over and up this rum. Guess what she said?
What?
Maybe I need to do it for you.
Oh,
When
wait. Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that?
I said, maybe I got to clean up my rum, she said, baby, maybe I need to do it for you.
Oh. Oh.
What the women say to us, what the women say to us for the longest time, it's the same thing we're going to say to them. Well, one don't do, say it, name her.
The other one will.
The other one will.
Will.
What you won't do for
Say it in
her, she'll
unison.
find.
Well, one won't do, another will.
But one won't do, another will. I mean, I remember Joe mentioned that in the song. What you don't do for her, she'll find somebody else who can, and it goes the other way around, ladies. What's good, like Melvin Riley said in Oh Sheila, like they always say, what's good for the goose is always good for the gander.
Or
Oh Sheila.
Sheila.
First of all, I don't
You
understand
may
what the fuck they were doing the British accent. They're from Flint, Michigan. Must have been the Jerry Curl activator.
This is Jerry Curl. Oh,
Oh
Sheila.
Sheila. Oh Sheila.
See, this is the one thing about it. When you start, see, I had to bring the bravado out of many. That's my purpose in this space. To be the shit walking, dirty talkers out of you men. A lot of you niggas are still worried about it. Because guess what? Y'all want to talk about friends. Y'all want to talk about friends. I got coworkers who are badder than the bitches most niggas date.
Damn.
And you know what the sad part about it is?
What?
I got green-eyed bitches who said, Charles, why did you fucking hit me up? Little green-eyed mixed bitches who said, Charles, yo, I was waiting for you. Oh, I thought you would be. Nah, them other dumb niggas will do me whatever. I'm still waiting for you.
Why didn't you call me? If you wanted me, all you had to do
Do
was
you
call, pick up the phone. Damn
the
it.
same? The same. You know what's funny?
Uh-huh.
Shout out to Bay. The same bitches that said I would have paid your trip if you got a passport. I'd have paid for you to come with me to fucking this place or that place. See, God bless the fact that I don't put a lot of bitches out there. Okay?
Uh-huh.
If a bitch won't sell her ass, a pimp will. What do they say? That's the pimp Bible right there. Dynamite. Dynamite. See, I get to be a little braggadocious after a few drinks. Y'all
Mhm.
lucky I don't have a Manosphere meetup at fucking Fire and Ice. Remember, support the black owned store at least a 2 cigar minimum. Because I know goddamn well all the people in the DMV alone can fucking
Mhm.
pay. As many people we know in the DMV alone can literally pay for a fucking 2 months rent with enough cigars. Well, man, she gonna have to make another order if I tell all the people to come meet me there.
Oh shit.
Hey, you support black owned business.
Absolutely. And they'll support you back. I mean, in fact, it's great it's good you mentioned, supporting black owned businesses, because like look what happened with like, black institutes, black businesses. Like sometimes people just so addicted on the hookup that they're not willing to go the extra mile for you.
God damn, she fat as shit. We gotta keep going. I'm just watching the video.
How big we talking here?
Let me put it to you this way.
Uh-huh.
My sister
Height,
in blue,
weight.
who my sister in blue, she was in the academy class with me.
Mm-hmm.
She was a bad bitch when she was there. She lost weight and got in shape. I mean, real shape, and kept the ass and the titties. I'm like, Jesus Christ Almighty. You
Ooh.
about to get divorced? I said, shorty, shorty, shorty. Mm.
Please, somebody, do
Mm.
not, do not, do not play Mrs. Officer by Lil Wayne. Please don't play that
Uh,
song. That's the
we got
song
so
that's getting it's stuck in my head now. God damn
we
it,
got
Charles.
so
God damn it, Charles.
we got so tired of it that people will call her Mrs. Officer and they call me Miss. The females be going Mr. Officer. I'm like,
Eh. Well, at least I'm not playing Mr. Policeman by Rick James.
mm-mm-mm.
We ain't playing that joint. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. But man, just like
Mm-mm.
support your local businesses, man, because those are part of the community. I mean, barbershop too was about that. I mean, how many people really support their local businesses like that and willing to pay full price and then some, just help them get their shit done, because they do so much for the community. You got to give back. They can't give back if you're not helping them out. I can give you an example. Where I'm at, just not too far from where, just down the block from where I live. There used to be the old supermarket until they relocated to another place. But that open space, what they did to it is they converted to a youth center. So the library that used to live that was like nearby, they relocated over there. And that whole area is like safe place for youth and kids to hang out at. That's giving back. But we all got to help each other out as best we can. And a lot of females.
Well, they're gonna be who they're gonna be. It is what it is.
Yeah, you're right about that, line. They gonna be, and just going back to like the whole Priscilla thing. Okay, we're listening to.
I'm just being ignorant. Keep talking.
Yeah. But that Priscilla thing, I mean, first of all, when you look at Priscilla, look at her facial reaction. Because I was listening to her, but I was looking at her face, reading her body language, her facial expressions, and you could see in her eyes there is no self-awareness in there, because that look in her eye, because the way she was looking, her eyes is like it's like glazed over. There's nothing there.
That chick needs therapy. That's all that is.
No, you can't
I
use
heard her
therapy for her.
backstory. I heard her backstory and pretty much why she pretty much hates men. Yeah, that chick got serious issues. But as far as her finding out about how it really goes with dealing with women, I'm like, she always knew. She just didn't think she was gonna have to deal with that. That's all.
Exactly. That's that female, the way that female thought. Women are well aware of what's really going on, but every woman wants to believe that she's the exception to the rule.
Yeah, she thought because she was a woman that what she talked about, she didn't think that was ever gonna happen to her. Oh, you thought wrong.
Get the fuck out of here. I mean, among lesbians, you gotta understand, lesbian couples have because I remember at a Mr. Z's hangout, and I can vouch for you because I'm well aware of this shit. But Black Guru mentioned, the bed death. You know what that is? Lesbian couples get together after some time, their spark goes out because remember you're dealing with two women. Women are more passive when it comes to sex and sexuality, and women are just and like somebody once explained to me like, a woman is a woman no matter whatever, regardless of her sexual orientation. She still has the same anatomy and the same, and her body works the same way, same, same, erogenous spots, parts, and everything. So you have to understand, it's like a woman is like an oven. You got to preheat. Guys are like microwaves, ready to roll, or an air fryer for that matter. Just press a button and we're ready to go.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is like women, they just like they need to set the mood for everything, and sometimes. I mean, when two lesbians get together, sometimes it doesn't. After a long time, you're gonna see infidelity.
3000 GT Atlanta. What's up, my nigga? Have you ever? I gotta ask this one question. Have you ever pulled a set of twins, and you actually got the pretty twins number? God damn! I'm glad I made the right choice.
I wish.
Hey, Bay. Bring your ass up here unless you working, because I know you talking shit.
So
But
Charles,
keep going.
I've actually made the bad choice on twins before because yeah, I made the bad choice on twins before because like the twin that loved me, well not like love me whatever because
liked you.
She liked me but basically she was like I got a boyfriend whatever, right? So I I ended up just fucking her sister because the sister never had a boyfriend.
We can't blame you on that one.
Oh, nigga, why not? Why not? Why not?
And the sister was why not was because like the original one looked better than like they were twins, but they weren't like Siamese twins or nothing. These were like I think
they
you
weren't
call them
identical.
like fraternal twins.
Yeah,
they weren't identical.
It wasn't identical. It was sororital. When the twins are two females, it's either sororital or identical.
Yeah, I've done that twice with twins, man, and like both times I regretted it because it was like, yeah, because like the chick's like she's like I got a boyfriend. I'm like, yeah, you got a boyfriend? Yeah, I'm cool. Like I ain't trying to like play these games, right? So it's like
you're not R. Kelly and keeping on the down low because that would make her boyfriend, Mr. Biggs.
Well, it's like I ain't trying to put in this effort. Like if you say you got a man, like I'm good.
You ain't with the bullshit. she was thinking, it was a test, and you were like, I'm not playing that game. She was trying to get you to play some stupid game and win a stupid prize. You're like, nah, I ain't with that. So you fucked her sister.
Yeah, and this chick stalked me for years. Before and after, she stalked me for years. Yeah.
Ooh, at least they went like a fatal attraction type of situation, hopefully.
And these were Asian chicks, Asian twins. Well, I mean, Asian and Italian twins.
Oh, you're Asian?
Like,
Oh,
I'm
they were
not gonna
mixed?
cap.
Okay.
Yeah, they were Vietnamese twins and also Italian twins.
Vietnamese and Italian. Okay, I get it. Oh, wow. Okay. The Vietnamese don't fuck around, but they're kind of cute.
Well, I have Asian in my family, so.
Oh, true. Shit. I mean, that is you did what you're supposed to do, man. You knew you got in where you fit in, and the one who wanted you, she was playing that stupid shit, because she, but you knew if you were messing with her while she got a dude, that was just inviting trouble.
Well, yes, that was inviting trouble, but like that is honestly, like, in terms of twins, that is my biggest regret. That's my biggest regret in terms of twins.
Yeah, but let me ask you something, Andre. If you could go back in time, would you still do the same thing?
Oh, fuck no.
Even
especially
if you knew the consequence, especially if you knew what the consequences were.
I would have went for the sister instead. I
Even
definitely
if
would
that
have
meant the
done that.
consequences.
Well, I mean, like, the dude she was talking with was a lame, so,
Yeah, but the thing is, dude, you
well,
were on that
at
type.
the time I was on bullshit. So, but I was like, I don't want to add any unnecessary bullshit to my bullshit. So,
yeah, you were a pookie then. But then again, me, I've mentioned, my situation. I mentioned a couple of situations where, a couple of stories where I almost got into some shit, but I had to get myself out of that situation.
Well, I'm specifically talking about dealing with twins, because that is a very rare experience, especially when both of the twins like you. I've had that happen twice.
I've had identical twins, interact with me, but they weren't like that with me. I mean, the only thing they want to do was just touch my hair. Never saw a curly fro like that, like as big as mine was at the time. But they weren't really into me like. Well, one was kind of. But,
I've never had identical twins. I've had fraternal twins.
I've interacted with identical twins many a times, and one thing I do have a knack for is trying to tell them apart.
Well, I mean, even fraternal twins is like close enough that you can't tell them apart.
No. Fraternal twins. No, there's a difference between identical twins and fraternal twins.
Yeah, I know the difference. That's why I specified it.
Hold on for a second. I gotta do this for my mans.
Oh,
this is for 3000 GT Atlanta. Thank you for the cash app. We're gonna go through this.
By the power of Grayskull.
Now for a lesson. You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Go beyond! Plus!
And just for my boy GT saluting, I'm gonna throw this in Andre's face. Still the best smash of the whole fucking shit.
Now for a lesson. You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Go beyond! Plus!
Damn.
Wait
All
a
I'm
minute.
gonna say is,
All I gotta say
salute
is
Supreme Mesh.
You don't know what you mean. Tell me something. Tell me 'cause it's really.
okay, go ahead. Oh yeah.
All I'm gonna say is one of
Well,
these days, Bria Miles decided Bria Miles gonna give me a heart attack. You know, that's
Man,
a
super
lot of
laughter.
ass. That's a lot of ass, man. That's a
That's a lot
lot
of
of ass.
that's a lot of class and that ass. Yes, you can
And
get yes, super
so
yes,
and the
supreme man.
fucked up part is,
Yes, supreme
I'm crazy enough to, rise to the challenge.
yes, supreme mesh. If you donate, you get to get an intro as well.
Anyway, my other question is this. My other question was this.
just real quick, cause
All
I'm
right,
gonna
go
drop
ahead.
off.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop off. Yeah, I'm starting to see where you're coming from, Charles, on that smash, because like that smash was like what actually got me into the show. So I'm starting to see where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm. Andre?
That smash was so emotional. When you watch the episode before into that episode, it is not about the let me Hey Bay, do I need to take these newfound comic book, anime, and animation fans into what we know?
Uh, that's up to you. What do
I'm
you?
gonna
I
do it.
mean, let's wait. Let's ask Kamala.
I was raised in a middle class family.
Wait, you see it in the back?
I was raised in a middle class family. Oh no, you an asshole for this shit. Hold up.
Them bitches. Oh yeah. Yeah, aha, that Henny is good. Okay, let's try this one more time. Whoa. Whoa. Damn. Okay, last one. Promise. Fuck. Shit. Damn. Hold on. Oh, damn, that's some good shit. Oh
Yes,
shit.
it is.
I feel sick.
Good cigar. That's a good cigar. That's a good cigar, my nigga. See,
I mean, she would know.
So
let me put it
Charles,
to you this way. This is the reason why that smash was beautiful. It's not about the power, right? Okay. Okay. Let me put it to you this way. We love Dragon Ball, right?
yeah, of course.
Everything but super.
Well, we even love Super, right?
Yeah, you tripping if you're not including Super, man. Like,
We love Super.
I guess I'm
too, right?
tripping. I guess I'm tripping.
We love GT. We love G. Hold on. We love
I'm a
GT,
GT
right?
fan, man.
We love GT, right? What
no,
made
we
Super
don't love
Saiyan?
GT. What are we
Yes, we
talking
do.
about?
Yes, we do. Stop the bullshit. Let me put it to you this way: what made Super Saiyan 4 so iconic to us?
I think it was an evolution in the transformation. Like it wasn't really about like the gold hair. It was about like him becoming, I guess, more like between that balance between like the ape form and then the human form.
The thing we loved about Super Saiyan 4 was the same thing we loved about Superman embracing his Kryptonian heritage. When Superman is actually the combination of Clark Kent, Kal-El, and the Kryptonian.
All right, so
When is this in the comics?
wait. Like,
I'm gonna tell you the same thing when I wrote. Hold on. The same thing I wrote in my own comic book. When you have a character who's the god of strength and the god of war, what is his evolution? He becomes the god of protection. What is strength and war together?
protection. War is supposed to be protection, right?
Peace in our time.
Now,
Somebody's got their YouTube going along with the StreamYard.
somebody's got the YouTube. Hello. Okay,
Somebody
we're good.
shit echoing. Like it got to be the third
Now
mic down.
we're good now. No echo.
I was muted.
Oh, okay.
No, we're good now. Let's see here. But here's the point. It's the same thing about men worrying about women. It's called the evolution. Because I could put you here in Baltimore. You may be exotic to the women here because of your accent, because of the texture of your hair, because of your foreign language. But if I go to your country, the same may be true for me. Correct? So,
Absolutely.
well, if you're Canadian,
Light-skinned black in the 80s.
well, if you're Canadian or Eritrean. So, what a lot of niggas really fail to realize is this: go where you're celebrated, not tolerated.
That's the one thing Crystal Carrington said that I agreed with. Go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
I'm just saying, she was right. I agree with her on that. I was like, you know what? Yeah, like, why are you... Okay, prime example. I'm glad that you brought that up. Because, as y'all know, I don't know if y'all know, Leslie Jones went on a typical ugly girl rant. And it's no different than Angela Rye and what's the other hags? Joy Reid, what's the light-skinned hag that Amanda Seals?
Ugh.
Who else? Name another hag that's in the pit crying because the Kamala lost the election. All these women and these goofy black dudes, and all on, especially like a Roland Martin. I mean, the truth of the matter is that they were using Kamala as a barometer, a test barometer for white male acceptance. White male acceptance. All right. They're not, look, they're not mad at black. Okay, I cannot do this if somebody's got their YouTube open. I keep hearing the echo. But they're not mad about black men voting for Kamala at 77%. They're not mad at the 33% or whatever that voted for Trump. They don't. That's not their issue. Their issue is with white men, because they thought that after Biden tricked them into thinking that they had finally arrived and given them all of this false power with all of these DEI policies, where a bunch of unqualified black women and gay black men, and not to mention the white lesbian feminist ideologues, they thought that they had won all of these gay people that are trans. They thought that they had finally won something in society. When they sit here and talk about, oh, we lost our rights. You didn't lose any rights to abortion. I mean, common sense says that, because they had already kicked it to the states. Biden, with Kamala signing off, had already kicked it down to the states via the Supreme Court. You did lose rights under Biden with Kamala signing off on affirmative action, which was supposed to be exclusively for ADOS or FBA, whatever the hell you want to call yourself as a black American. But the biggest right that they felt that they lost was the right to get that pat on the head and that white acceptance in society, not from white women who they thought was complete, finally letting them off the leash. For those who are not familiar with what I'm talking about, if you watch what's the Birth of the Nation, what's the guy's name that did Birth of the Nation, the new one, the brother, I forget.
Nate Parker.
Nate Parker. There was a scene in there, and I need to clip it now that I found it, where the white girl was playing outside with the little black girl, and she had the little black girl on a dog leash, with a collar around her neck. You thought that she finally let you off the leash and saw you as an equal, but come on, you are a lap dog. You are their lap dog. That was the whole point of the symbolism. You're the lap dog. You think you're friends, but you're not. White men don't love you. Yes, they'll go ahead, they'll welcome you into their bedrooms. The ones who can't get white women, they will sleep with you. They'll marry you. I mean, if you really notice the type of white men that black women end up with, look, you're not. I know you thought you were competing against white women for their men. You're not. You're not. Because if you look at the type of white men that you get as a black woman, the white women that you think you're competing with, they're not touching him. They thumb their noses at that guy.
He's not.
Am I lying?
He's not selecting their.
No, you're not. Because
right.
The reason why is because one, when you put yourself at a deficit, you look desperate.
Yes. So you can sit there on your little goofy little YouTube show and cry and say how much you hate half the country. Just say you hate white people, because pretty much that's what they heard you say, that you hate us. You can sit up there on The View and blame racism and misogyny as to why Trump had an overwhelming landslide victory outside of the black community. All right. But understand, you little race hustler, because I'm going to say this right now. Anybody that's on mainstream TV, especially longer than a year, who's sitting up there talking about racism and whatnot, and they're a person of color, or particularly black, but a person of color, them motherfuckers are on the take. They're on the take. Do you really think somebody like me or Jason Black or Professor Black Truth or whatnot can be on MSNBC or CNN or The View or programs like that, The Breakfast Club, talking about racism and white supremacy the way it should be talked about?
No. Why do you think Officer Faulkner can't be on there? Sergeant, actually, because he would tell the drill.
Now you can get another officer, hint, hint, wink, wink, on TV doing all of those shows, because I heard that motherfucker say, and at first I thought he was trying to be funny or like speak tongue in cheek, but no, he was serious about letting the McMichaels out of prison.
Tatum,
I thought he was joking.
McMichaels?
Yeah, he was talking about letting the McMichaels out of prison, like he was being dead serious.
I don't know who you're talking about by McMichaels here.
The white dudes that shot and killed the black jogger, the African guy that was jogging.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Go ahead.
How do you think a debate or a conversation between me and Officer Tatum would actually go?
Oh,
what? I have no idea, but I think it would be very.
Hold on, say that again because you cut out. I don't know.
I said I don't know how it would go, but I think it would be very entertaining because he is okay. I'm a conservative. Okay, I'm a conservative.
Okay,
a Trump supporting conservative. I didn't vote for him. I voted for Jill Stein because she was the only candidate that had reparations on her docket. All right, which and by the way, just a little segue. When I tell people that, and they say that I threw my vote away, when I tell them I voted my interest, Well, you threw your vote away, motherfucker. I voted for somebody who actually offered me something. Who did you vote for that offered you absolutely nothing?
And that's the point. And see, here's the point about it. I'm the only person in these YouTube streets in the Black Manosphere that Tatum can't debate. Did you notice that?
I think
He-
you guys would have a great debate.
No,
How could he?
I think it would be fantastic. I think it would be very entertaining.
It'd be
That shit
entertaining.
would skyrocket. It would go viral.
It would be
I think he
viral
would be
because
trying to. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Charles.
it will be viral. Shout out to Dr. Dunbar. It will be viral because one, what can he tell me about being a cop in Baltimore?
Where
I'm
was
gonna
he a
look
cop at? Where did he serve? Where was he a cop at?
Somebody
That's a great
Google that.
question.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now. I'm looking it up. Just give me a minute.
Compare that to Baltimore.
All right. I'm
If
looking
it ain't
up.
LA, New York, Philly, Chicago, or Detroit, it's not in comparison. And even then, it's not in comparison. So
Well,
you gotta
I
tell
think
me,
I think that would be a great debate.
you telling me I got 5 times, I got 3 times the law enforcement experience that he does. Not only that, I'm also a war vet, which he is not.
I
He
don't
was-
trust safe blacks.
Okay.
If you know what I mean by that, I don't trust blacks that feel comfortable in white circles as if they belong. I don't trust those type of blacks.
Oh no. Because even people think I'm one of those type of guys who belong there. Wait a minute. He's a cop in Arizona.
Yeah.
Arizona.
Tucson.
Arizona.
Tucson,
Arizona.
Arizona. You're gonna compare
Yeah,
You're gonna compare that to damn near 3 times the amount of time I was a cop in Baltimore.
He was a
Including
cop in-
Also,
he might as well have been a cop in Mayberry.
also Charles. Check this out.
How long was he a cop there for?
I'm not sure, but it says here. I think he still is, but it says here. No, he's a former cop. But it says here. He was
definitely
born
a former cop.
April 22nd, 1987, which means you got 5 years. You got 5 years and then some on him. 5 years and 3 weeks on
87
him.
to win.
April 22nd, 87.
So you
From
telling me-
87 to win.
No, that's when he was born. I'm talking about the year.
Oh,
he was
okay.
born.
Okay, that's when he's born. Okay. All right. Sorry.
In Fort Worth, Texas, he went to the University of Arizona. He started out as a college football standout. He was drafted. He played for Arizona for 5 years, but at the University of Arizona, and got entered the draft in 2010. After going undrafted, he became a police officer and rose to prominence in 2016 for a viral video which featured him at a campaign rally for presidential candidate Donald Trump. Following the rally, he said in the video he felt unsafe because of those who protested against the event. He went viral a second time in September 2017 for a video in which he expressed his opposition to players taking the knee during the national anthem in football games.
So wait a minute.
He resigned in 2017. So he's been a cop for like
2017.
so between 2010 and 2017, that's when he was a cop.
So he only did 7 years in Arizona.
Yeah.
I've been a cop for 14 years and 1 month in Baltimore.
He couldn't even get on as an undrafted rookie in the NFL.
So you're really going to compare his career of law enforcement to mine?
That nigga soft.
You know,
Here's his stats, by the way. He's
No, wait a minute. I'm going to say this shit. And I want everybody to hear it, and I hope motherfuckers spread it. Not even that fake ass nigga who calls himself an FBI agent from Fresh and Fit can say shit to me.
He was Homeland Security, not FBI.
He was a paperweight pusher.
He was a paper pusher. What the fuck can he say to me? Notice. You see that uniform? You see that fucking uniform right there?
Yeah, but Baltimore PD, 14 years.
You see that motherfucker?
Arresting the Grinch.
You see
kept
that
them from stealing
motherfucker right
Christmas.
there?
You and Josh stopped him from arresting. You know, you and Josh stopped him from stealing.
Even
Christmas
though that was
year.
a little joke to make the kids happy.
Mm-hmm.
But you see the car, you see the uniform. So for all those motherfuckers who said I was a security guard,
This is all real. What
Oh,
you
I'm
come on.
telling you. Wait. What is the backstory behind this picture? Look like you arrested the Grinch
Yeah.
when you went out to get the morning paper.
He posted this picture back in 2018. I remember. He
Uh,
posted this picture back in 2018, and we joked about it.
Yeah, it was being a guy, and we had the same idea. I said, I need to get a picture of this because people will be thrilled. He was like, for real? All right, I'll do it. And I said,
I'll do it. Okay, Officer
and
Faulkner.
he was like,
Do your
look.
worst.
He was like, look, I need my street cred, and you need an arrest. I said, hell yeah. And it made the kids happy. We played the whole thing out. We had the wagon come up, made the kids happy. Oh, yeah, by the way, Sergeant Faulkner was doing community policing before it was a fucking name on it. You know, you actually did shit to make the community laugh and proud during the seasons.
Oh yeah,
You're a mean one, Mr. Faulkner.
Goddamn right, I'm a mean one.
You're a cool one.
But
Faulkner.
I've really, Dr. Dumbo, we might even need you up here. What the fuck do you think would happen if Charles Faulkner? But you know the reason why I won't get a one-on-one interview with Brandon Tatum? You know why?
Because he would lose subscribers and they would start subscribing to you.
Because I might gain 100,000 or 20,000.
Not to mention, I don't think this guy could fight.
Wait.
I mean, Charles, think about it. This guy is. I know. No, first of all, Charles, think about it this way. You're 5'10", 5'11", right? And it says here on Wikipedia, according to his the pre-draft measurements, this guy was 6'1", 3/8 of an inch tall, 204 pounds,
and couldn't even land on the practice squad. He's soft. He's soft.
This way,
he's soft.
Bae, I've dated chicks who won gold medals in the fucking Junior Olympics. All I know is you can't even fucking date me unless you fucking up there. Let's put it up there real quick, right? What could he?
Second generation.
What could he tell me that I couldn't? What could he tell me? Well, you don't understand, Officer Faulkner. Well, that's Sergeant Faulkner, but we'll let it slide. You call me officer. It doesn't matter. What could you tell me about policing in a major and roughly Baltimore is 70%, right?
Yeah. I bet you he couldn't hack it.
Man,
that's why he's a YouTube guy. He couldn't hack it.
He was. It says here also that his early life. He was born in Fort Worth, Texas. He was All-American football. He was All-American in high school in football. His father, Robert Bobby Tatum, was a deputy chief in Fort Worth fire department. He's got a great uncle named Jack Tatum, who was an Ohio State All-American and NFL pro and a Super Bowl winner with the Raiders. So,
who's his father?
No, his father. No, his great uncle was Jack Tatum.
Jack Tatum. That's a goddamn shame. Well, that's like being Roger. That's like being Jerry Rice, Roger Craig, or Joe Montana's kid, or Chris Carter's kid, and you can't cut the mustard. You can't cut the mustard. And the reason why you see that these kids, why they can't cut the mustard, is because they grow up soft. Their work ethic is trash. How do you walk? Prime example, Walter Payton's son. Mm-hmm. Y'all remember that? If those of y'all who know football, Walter Payton's son could not cut the mustard. You know who could cut the mustard though?
Who?
The Matthews family. Mm-hmm. They multimillionaires didn't grow up soft. Who else? Frank Gore.
The Frank Gore son. He's balling.
Yeah, it's Frank Gore Jr. is going to the Hall.
Oh,
Couple
yeah.
more years, he'll be in the Hall.
Oh, you talking about what about the Watt family?
Yeah, TJ and JJ.
They going to the Hall. TJ and JJ going to the Hall. They're not soft boys.
Oh, and by the way, Anwar, he never did apologize for what he did to Daryl Stingley.
Nope.
He never did he's like, hey, that's just football.
And by the way, Jack Tatum was not a soft motherfucker.
I was like hitting a brick wall.
That was what position he played?
Safety.
That was a hard hitting motherfucker.
Yeah, he was one of them. Like, yeah, the Bosa boys. Yup.
Moses.
You got out there. They bust their ass. Was it Paul Tagliabue?
See,
the former NFL commissioner. He told a story. He said, like when he got accepted into college, right? Because his father was a blue collar man. You know, Tagliabue, he's a nerd. Said he got accepted into college, and his father, after a couple of days, his father took him outside and made him dig a ditch with a pickaxe. Made him dig a ditch. And his father told him, he was, just made him do it. And he asked his father why. He said, because if you don't work hard in college, this is your future.
Oh.
Look at, matter of fact, prime example, living example, Bronny James.
I'm looking up Jared Payton's stats here. Running back like his dad. It says here that he played for the Titans. He's played a couple years in the CFL. He played one season with the Amsterdam Admirals. So let's see, he's got a World Ball Championship ring to his name.
Well, just real quick, Nema, because I'm grabbing something to eat. But the reason why Charles can't do an interview or a debate with Officer Tatum is that Officer Tatum, like, his argument is the same as it's been this whole entire fucking time. It's them niggas did it. I've watched him for a while before I found all of you, BGS, all of you. That's always going to be his answer. Them niggas did it.
You know who he remind me of? He remind me of a DEI version of Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
He's a DEI version of Charlie Kirk. I can watch Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk will tell the truth. You know, he'll even talk because he even, like, you know how they had them little 2-minute skits or whatever, or panels or clips or whatever. Yeah. And he talked about how he was talking about the black family, you know, because he, you know, going up against these goofy white people. It was like the government replaced black men in black households. He told the truth. It was like, that's why you have so much a high rate of single motherhood. It's also why you have a high rate of crime when it comes to black people. Like, because there are no fathers in the home, thanks to the government. He told the truth.
Like, here's the real reason why. Dr. Dunbar, we're gonna have to get you up in here because I gotta question you and Bay. And
bring him up.
Because you, Bay, and Namer know me probably the most out here, besides BGS and others. But y'all know me equally as amount of time. Mm-hmm. What the fuck could Brandon Tatum say to me?
Hi.
Other than a lot of disrespectful shit, other than probably some snarky, disrespectful shit,
how could
he can't tell you anything about policing. He's gonna just give you the go round regarding politics and shit. He's gonna try to stay inconsistent.
In other words, what can you say to me? Because I got more time than you policing in a worse city, plus military service.
Wait, Charles, hold on. If you look there, we need to. This needs to be done.
I see you over there. I have a very quick statement. It's not going to be that quick. Pete Hegseth has denied any wrongdoing. His lawyer said he paid the woman in 2023 to head off the threat of a baseless lawsuit. No charges were ever brought.
You rushed me for that?
I'm sorry, we had to do the legal note.
First of all, why the fuck is Whoopi Goldberg looking like Shiva from Mortal Kombat 3 with that goddamn hair look?
I'm sorry, we had to do the legal note. You know, I mean, we can't be wrong. We got to make sure we're correct.
I get it. I understand.
I don't think everybody else got it though.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Knowing you, babe, sometimes it's better not to know. Just gonna let it be. We're gonna leave it be. Let it slide and keep moving. Just keep moving.
Yeah, we'll keep moving.
Yeah, but
anyway,
for real. Like I said, Tatum, if he ever got into, because I've seen clips of Tatum, having conversations with people, kind of similar to like a Ben Shapiro or a Steven Crowder or type thing, right? And he knows what he's doing. He only deals with certain types of people for certain views, because he knows if he interacts with Charles, he's gonna get exposed. And just like Mr. Z keeps saying from time to time, the internet will expose us all. So
the real.
Go
ahead. Sorry.
So if he gets into the debate with Charles will just eat him alive and expose him for who he really is. And now destroys credibility.
I just have a quick question. Mm-hmm. Why even bother?
You know, I'm gonna say this real quick before you finish.
Mm-hmm.
I took a joke picture of me flexing, and this chick said, "You got hair on your knuckles," and you know what my response was? "I'm a man, not like the females you're used to dealing with." To this woman.
Wow.
I'm supposed to have hairy knuckles. I'm supposed to be hairy. I'm not cute. I'm ruggedly handsome. I'm supposed to be a motherfucker that's supposed to wrestle a fucking mountain lion to keep you and the kids safe, and then cook the bitch, and then put the motherfucker over your fucking hair.
But you might break a nail.
I'll chew on them bitches.
So Andre said, I've watched Tatum around the same time I found Candace Owens. Let me say this about Candace Owens. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of brothers don't want to hear this because of her dealings in the past.
Mm-hmm. And the current with the white
president. Ever since the Daily Wire fired her, and let's be honest, because the Daily Wire is bleeding talent. Okay, they're bleeding talent. The Daily Wire is a nothing organization. They are the small hat propaganda machine. But ever since she was fired from the Daily Wire, she has grown to be more powerful than they could ever imagine. Because Candace Owens didn't need the Daily Wire. They needed her. And she has been on fire ever since she was freed from their shackles. If you haven't been paying attention.
Yeah.
She's been on fire. You got to give I get it. How, Kaepernick, all that stuff. But currently, you just listen to what she's saying, sip your coffee, shake your head, be like, well, she out of line, but she not wrong. And you keep it moving. You keep it pushing. You can't argue her.
She bit the hand that feed her is what they would argue, but it is what the fuck it is. But
please, she was feeding them. They wasn't feeding her. They were actually holding her back. Let's be honest.
Now, look, I ain't gonna dispute you on that one, babe. As far as I'm concerned, she knows what the fuck she was doing. She is about one thing and one thing only. So I'm just gonna leave her the fuck alone. Just pay her no mind. Just do my thing, but keep mindful of what she says, because a lot of us, we hear what she's saying. But for the most part, I think most people should just ignore it, because we do not have it in us to debate her. In fact, it's better just to debunk her and ignore her, because we know what her role is in many of these in life. We know what her position is in certain situations, what she does and why she does it. So keep her distance. Sometimes you just keep your distance. There's nothing productive you can gain from being interacting with this person. You know what I'm saying? Or am
Let
I wrong for
her.
saying that?
No, you're right, because look, she has been attacking white enclaves ever since, the whole Daily Wire. Well, actually, before she left, before she was fired from the Daily Small Hat, she started attacking white enclaves, especially when she was pregnant with her last kid. Have you seen those videos of her on those college campuses talking to those freaking woke morons?
What does that mean exactly? Woke. I've
Woke
always
used to
asked.
be a black term for people who may have read something on a meme, or may have watched like maybe a pro blackity black clip or something, and they took a catchphrase out of it and they ended it with, stay woke. Hey, roses only turn red if the soil is at such and such temperature. Stay woke. Goofy shit like that. And it originally came out of racists getting fired. Because remember, when racists getting fired, that was white people getting fired because smartphones, people started videotaping, their activities. And then of course out of that came stay woke. But what happened was, just like with everything that we do, white people, and in this case, white lesbian man-hating feminists, took it over, and then you had the the rainbow community, the extremist rainbow community started taking it over. All right. And therefore, once they got their hands on it, it lost all meaning for us as black people, and it became their slogan. This is why, they say, this is why white conservatives, they make fun of woke, they make fun of DEI, because loser white people made it their thing. Okay. And black people who were part of that loser white circle, they stuck to that. They clung to it. Am I making sense?
No,
Yeah,
you
you're
make
making
absolute sense. And
it's the new woke motherfuckers that took advantage of the terminology. That's what really happened.
yeah. But I'm looking up, the Daily Small Hat, and there's you got a couple of brothers who are the financial backers of this organization. The if I can, I'm gonna type their names here in the back chat for you.
Yeah, because you'll always have, like I said, you'll have black people who are part of that losing crowd thinking that they're winning. All right. This is why, I mean, come on. This is how you get a Roland Martin and a Ricky Smiley. And despite what is that goofy Negro's name on the Breakfast Club? What's his name? Charlemagne. Don't call him the God. Please stop.
I say the fraud because
okay,
you,
thank
you're not
you.
a 5%.
Yes, Charlemagne the fraud.
He
thank
no
you.
problem. He's not a 5%er, so fuck that shit.
Even if he was, but that loser, let's be honest, he went on the the View, which is, as what's Tim Black said, is the View is the Breakfast Club for old people.
Oh shit!
I know, that was so hilarious. I was like, wow.
No. That is so fucking true when you think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
because,
it's the Breakfast Club for old
because
folks.
the Breakfast Club is like for like young people, but the View is like for young men and women, but the View is like for older women. You know what I'm saying? Because the old men just are probably either dead or they just left the motherfucking room.
Well, he went on there and he was talking about Joe Biden pardoning his son for his criminal activities, which I'm like, you know what? That's fine. You're the president. You can do that. But I don't want to hear not one motherfucking word about Trump, January 6th, especially after what those women, those dudes did at the Capitol yesterday. When they went into the women's bathroom, you had a full-on male, not even pretending to be a woman, in the women's bathroom You know, because they called
What the
themselves
hell?
trying to protest Nancy Mace. And I was like, wow. I was like, so I guess that's an insurrection, right? Because you stormed the women's bathroom in the Capitol. That's an I guess we can call that an
You
insurrection,
wild
right?
on that. You
God
wild on that
damn.
one. You wild on that.
What? But they
What do
got
you?
arrested. They all got arrested though. Every last one of them. But the whole thing about it is that he went on there defending Joe. Well, he went on there saying that he was against what Joe Biden did, that Joe Biden lied. Of course, Whoopi said that it's not a lie. And I'm like, whatever. But yet he was still trying to lick Kamala Harris's clit, you know, because I guess he's trying to still push the narrative that she is a black woman. And I think I understand what these morons who keep saying that she's black. I get what they're saying. They're saying that she's black because of her skin color, not because of her lineage. Because anybody with any type of common sense would know. I mean, just a shred of it knows that Indians from India do not consider themselves black people. In fact, if you read what they check as a box as far as their nationality, it is not black, it's white or
Yo,
Asian. They do not check African. So
I've been saying that for the jump. Like she ain't black. Like she ain't black. Like she
right.
ain't.
I mean, goddamn.
Like you know what's bad when Dr. Umar has to come out and say that she ain't black.
Right. And I mean that, you know, Dr. Umar was the broken clock, you know, on that one. He was the broken
Well,
clock.
he was right again recently. Like low key, he was right again recently.
What'd he
He came
say?
out. Well, he came out and said that black women are just as fucked anywhere in the rest of
Wow.
the world.
Y-
Yeah,
y-
like
y-
he was out in Australia and he was like black women are fucked. Basically, that's what he said. They're
I,
fucked
gu-
like
They
I guess
worldwide.
basically
them
did it to
donations ain't coming
themselves.
in like he want them to, huh?
And I was trying
And you
to,
know what
I
type
gotta
of
check
time
out
we
that
on? So
podcast.
like, yeah, I was surprised on that one.
Can,
Hmm.
can we can we talk about him for a hot second?
Go ahead.
This guy, I remember when he first came out. I was still living in my daggone my townhouse apartment in Columbus, Ohio. And I said, look, I think this was in 2014, 2013, something like that. I don't know. Whenever he came out, it was way back years ago, but I know it was definitely before 2015. And I said, you know, I believe in what he's saying that we do need a school, but I doubt very highly that he would ever open one. And even if he did, I doubt it would stay open past 5 years. Here we are now in 2024. All right. This guy raised enough money to where he could have, you didn't even have to buy a big old giant school. You could have easily bought an old church, okay, or even a not even a tore up church, just something that you could have went bought some old school supplies, some old desks, whatever, some computers, whatever, with the money that he had raised, and just started off from kindergarten to sixth grade.
Well, apparently he raised millions of dollars, but like this school was never was never
That
produced.
right.
That's
That's
the problem.
because he pissed the money off on prostitutes, drugs, and traveling. He was a passport pookie. Remember, he was going on all them trips to Africa and South America and whatnot. Y'all don't remember that in the early years when he was talking about some taking kids to Africa? He was doing them African trips and everything. He was going to South America and whatnot, and to Japan. He was fucking off the money. And when people started getting in his ass, that's when he bought them buildings out in Delaware, which was a mistake. That was a mistake. Why the hell would you buy buildings in the ghetto in the cold climate in Delaware? I mean, Jesus Christ. If you were serious, you would have had a board of directors You could have actually had somebody do some real scouting. And in all
Well,
honesty, you was talking about a boarding school too, which was a joke
well,
into itself,
well,
huh?
well, I think you may have missed this, but there was actually a brother that came up earlier that was talking about that Umar actually owes him at least like 3 grand because he was talking about he invested in his school and like he was claiming he had keys to the school, but he was wondering why no progress was being made. Yeah, like this happened over on Dr. Gunner shit
Yeah.
one
And
time.
you saw what he did to King Randall. King
Yeah,
Randall
that was
paid him
actually
all that
yeah
money
that
to come and
yeah
speak,
like
and he didn't show up. And then
yeah
when King
that brother.
Randall asked for his money back, he pretty much told him to go fuck
Well,
himself.
well, how much does he owe King Randall? Because that was actually brought up earlier as well.
I think he owed King Randall about 4 grand. My point is, with Umar, it's like Umar makes the conscious community look like a joke, but he's not conscious. I call him a pro blackity black.
Well, I mean, he's more of a Pan African, is like the type of shit that he's on, because that conversation that he was having like was over in Australia, right? That's the shit that he was on, and like it was goofy as hell. He was doing his normal sim shit, so like I ain't fucking with what he was talking about. Like there was there was a couple things I agreed with, but for the most part, like I don't trust that nigga, so like it's all good.
I don't trust nobody that doesn't have a permanent address. Do you know what I mean by that? He doesn't have a permanent
Yeah.
address. He's a parasite. When I talk about parasites, he's what I'm talking about. People like Umar, all you do is take, you never give back. You tell big lies that anybody with any common sense will look at you and just give you that blank stare face. You haven't educated nobody. Nobody. You are brother polite minus the wives. I'm sorry. What it is, I think what really pisses me off is that about 15 years ago, back when he first started, I actually vouched for this dude. And that was my
Oh,
mistake. I apologize for that.
you actually vouched for him. Okay, I see what it is.
15 years, yeah, I apologize for that. 15 years ago, I vouched for that dude. When he first started, I vouched for him. I apologize for that because, I mean, I started to see the cracks early on. When you're taking in money like that, and you call yourself trying to be some type of business owner or whatever, and you don't have a board of directors, you don't have an accountant, you don't have a manager, nothing. It's just you. Hoodwink, bamboozle, led astray. These are the thoughts that come into my head. You don't, oh my God. You you don't own a car. You don't even have I can see if you actually took the money and bought a house. Okay. I can see if you bought a house. I get it. But you don't even have a house. You don't even have an apartment. You're living out of rental cars and hotels and motels. And in all honesty, I think when he's not in there, he's probably sleeping in that gym.
Mm.
He's probably sleeping in that gym. It just makes, I mean, the whole lecture circuit, pro blackity black stuff, it's evolved. It's evolved. It is no longer about wearing the shikis and kufis and saying ashe and all of that shit anymore. All right. There's no such thing as black unity. It's just camaraderie like we're having right now. This is camaraderie. We are not a unified presence. We all have our different thoughts, feelings, ideas, and emotions towards certain subjects, correct? Correct? Hello, call
Yeah,
response.
yeah. That's correct. My bad. I was
Right.
grabbing my food.
Right, but we have camaraderie. We know what needs to be done, but we're not coming together to do it because we all have our own shit going on. All right. The plan, I need this because I meant to do this tonight, but I got caught up. It's been a very busy week for me. Um, but I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna write up a plan. I'm gonna put it out AI style about us as black men, not women, but black men. We need to form our own political party. We need to be the black party, all right, as a voting block. We need to come together as a voting block. And if you want our vote, then you need to sign off and guarantee a list of demands that we have. All right. Here's some dry stuff that I've been kicking around in my skull brain. The number one thing that we need as black men is ownership. Correct? Damn, Charles is knocked out. You hear him snoring? Name her. Name her. Hello? I'm sorry. Did you guys die? I hear Charles snoring. But wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let's wake him up.
I can hear
uh,
him. Sorry, I just got my food.
oh, hold on. Let me wake him up. Hold on. Let me wake him up.
I'm telling you, somebody's.
Charles! Wakey, wakey, exit bakey.
The old saying goes, the old Negro spiritual.
You on here just.
He got the looks. The girls, well, he got the woos.
Oh, you done crashed out. Are you laying down on the couch while broadcasting, sir?
Somebody say about dust.
Oh, oh wow. I've done that. As a matter of fact, last time I was on with y'all, that's what wound up happening to me. I crashed out here on the floor in front of my computer, calling myself, getting comfortable. All right, look, I'm not even gonna speak on it because apparently you guys don't want to hear it. I'll type it up, I'll AI it, I'll put it on the channel. But there's a comprehensive plan that I think that we as black men we need to follow and do, and that's forming a black political party, a black voting bloc.
Oh shit, that's my kryptonite.
What?
Kryptonite.
Okay.
This book. Oh shit, what are these squiggly words? Cross me, dumb of a bitch.
I'll put it together. I'll AI it. I'll post it. I'll try to work on it tomorrow. Tomorrow is, I have a free for all. I have nothing planned. So I'll type it up. I'll AI it. I'll put it on my channel. And you guys tell me if it's a comprehensive plan or not. Because going into the next voting cycle, there's no rhyme or reason we should just be voting for especially for the Democratic Party, which is apparently a dead party. We should not be voting for them. We should be offering our vote up for sale with guaranteed promises, but mostly towards the Republican Party. Because, I mean, let's just be honest. After Trump is done, JD Vance is your next hot ticket candidate. I don't see anybody that the Democrats is going to throw up in 4 years that's going to beat JD Vance. Do you? Exactly. So I'm not going to worry about it.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
we are our own demographic. All right. Look, Charles, go and get some sleep.
Oh yeah, that's the best part. We get to sleep.
Go and
Let's
get some sleep.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Thank you for the viewership. Good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Peace.
Peace.